Today we hope to show you some of what Carnival Cruise Lines has to offer. So like, subscribe, and let us know in the comments if there is a cruise offering you want to know more about.
In this video, we'll take you on a brief tour of the Cloud9 Spa's Thermal Suite on the Carnival Magic. So imagine yourself getting some relaxation on your next vacation. Access to the Thermal Suite costs extra, depending on whether you want a day pass, a 2-day pass, or a week-long pass, and whether or not you're getting it for just one person or two. However, if you've booked a room that's labeled as a Cloud9 Spa stateroom, access to the Thermal Suite is included. If that's you, be sure to check it out. Located on Deck 14 forward, the Thermal Suite is a collection of steam and therapy rooms as well as a hydrotherapy pool. The room we're showing you is likely the first room you'll see, and it's called the Tepidarium, probably because the temperature is tepid compared to the other rooms. If you want to start your visit with a clean towel, you'll need to go up to the hydrotherapy pool through the door ahead on the left, as that's where they're kept. There are a couple of bins here, like the ones in front of us, for used towels when you're done with yours. I wouldn't recommend picking any of those up to use them. But the reason I mention towels is because you'll want to lie on one of these loungers on your back, and you may want to put a towel over your eyes so you're not staring directly into a light fixture above you. They may also come in handy to put behind your head or neck or to deal with sweat from the other rooms. These lounges are tiled, like pretty much any seating you'll find here, and they're also heated. Because of this fact, they do tend to be pretty popular. Grab one while you can. On this side of the room, you'll get a great view of the ocean, or possibly of a port if you come up here while the ship is docked. There are also 4 water basins in case you want to splash your face. I don't believe this is meant for drinking. We learned that the hard way. So here's one more look around the room, until we're facing our next destination, and that is the Laconium room. I found this room to only be slightly warmer than the Tepidarium, so if you're not looking to get too hot, this may be the room for you. As mentioned, the seating is tiled and heated, and in most of these rooms there are also shower heads to cool you down if you need it. In fact, here's one in action. There are also a couple more loungers facing the window in case you want to watch the world go by. And that brings us to the other side of the room, where you'll be able to enter the Oriental Steam room. This one can be a little warmer and features red light therapy. Again, tiled, heated seating. Oh, and you don't want to touch the rocks in any of these rooms. Didn't find that one out the hard way, just kinda new. Also, there are signs. Not a particularly big room, but I never saw more than a few people in here, so it's not likely to be crowded. Doesn't mean it won't be, just that I never saw it. It also includes a couple of tables or stools. I've seen them used as both, so take that into consideration before you set something down. Now, if you go all the way back out to the Tepidarium, you'll find the entrance to the Aroma Steam room. As the name suggests, you can do aromatherapy here, and it gets pretty steamy, as you may be able to tell. I don't know if this is the hottest of the therapy rooms, but it's certainly the muggiest. Once again, it has tiled, heated seating and shower heads in case you start sweating a little too much. In case you're having a hard time seeing everything in this room, let's take a look at it first thing in the morning before it's gotten a chance to get steamy. Yes, this is the same room. In fact, that's the same yellow bowl of rocks we were just looking at. It should be noted that the temperature of the heated seating is different from room to room. I found the loungers in the Tepidarium to be of comfortable heat, while some of the others seemed very hot. Your results may vary. Going back out to the Tepidarium and making an immediate left, you'll find the shower to clean yourself up after a long day of relaxing. It's also another reason to bring along a towel. Nothing too special here, but we thought it would be good for you to know where to find it. And if you're a bit too sweaty, you may want to shower yourself off before going up to our next destination. And that's the Hydrotherapy Pool. It needs to be said that despite the obvious jets, this is not a hot tub. We have seen people be very disappointed by that fact. These are the only steps in or out, and be sure to use the handrail. It's not always obvious where the bottom step is, so you don't want to trip your way in. Over here is the cabinet with all the clean towels for the entire thermal suite, as well as another bin for dirty ones. And just beyond that is the staircase leading up here, with the door just in front of it going back to the Tepidarium. In the pool itself, you can lean up against the rack there to get yourself pummeled by the jets. Or you can relax on the other side, where there's a single bar to either hold or lean against and a couple of 4-pronged water streams to get showered with. Here's a closer look at the side with the jets. While it is possible to relax, I found that I usually need to hold on to the bars as the jets push me off further into the pool. By way of comparison, the streams on the other side aren't nearly as violent. On this side, it's much easier to lean back and enjoy the pool and the skylight above you. If you've seen our Carnival Magic Tour video, which we'll link to here if you haven't, you've briefly saw the other side of the skylight from the Serenity deck. There it is, ahead of us. But don't be the person who goes to Serenity and looks down at the people in the pool. It's creepy. The last place we'll visit is the Relaxation Room. This isn't actually part of the thermal suite and it's located apart from it and can be accessed by anyone. But I felt the need to include it as you may wander into it while looking around. This is basically the waiting room for anyone who is about to have a massage or other spa treatment done. But as the name suggests, you can just relax in here. Since it isn't part of the thermal suite, do not go in here wet, sweaty, or just in your swimsuit. The spa staff may think you're rude. And that just about covers it. Hopefully this helped you get an idea of what to expect in the thermal suite at the Carnival Magic. I personally like the loungers in the Tepidarium, and I'd lie on them for a while before soaking in the Hydrotherapy Pool. I've never been one for steam rooms, but I still did use them, especially if I needed to clear my sinuses. If any of these rooms seemed like something you'd enjoy, be sure to check it out. Maybe get a day pass to see if it's for you.
Thank you for watching. Be sure to like, subscribe, and ring the bell to be notified of new uploads. And while you're here, check out some of our other videos.